Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renee, your mindset. Guys, you know, so I don't dey tell una for a long time. It is very difficult to defend the indefensible. It is very difficult to defend what you cannot defend. What is not defendable, you will always end up making yourself a fool. Anybody when they see the wrong thing, they see the wrong thing and you want to be defending it. Defending it. And this thing doesn't happen only in Africa. It doesn't happen only in Nigeria. It doesn't happen in only political sector. It doesn't happen. It even happen in religious sector, in the church. It happen there. You go see your pastor, they misbehave. You go want to defend them because it's a pastor. Let's cover our head. Like, I don't defend nonsense. Are you hearing me? Are you normal? Are you normal? Are you normal? Somebody go there wrong. Somebody do wrong because say now you are head. Because say now you are leader. Because say now you are political leader. Because say now you are pastor. Because say now you are GO. You go begin to defend them in public. In the end of that defense, you become useless. You become stupid. You become the senseless one and the same person because you want to defend the indefensible. You can't defend it. You defend what cannot be defended. Are you people normal? All right now, see now, brother, one of our Yoruba brother now. He don't disgrace himself for the whole world. Nigerian media no reach you. Go to disgrace yourself as una disgrace yourself for home now. You don't carry am now, go international, go disgrace yourself because you are feeling that I'm a tribal bigot, I'm a tribal this, I'm a tribal this. Who is talking about tribe in this election when they just concluded? Who is talking about tribe here? Who is talking about tribe? The problem most of the Nigerian people have is that in every situation, they want to tribalize it. Una don't tribalize them. The next thing they will put religion on it. They will religionalize it. If that one there for English for una don't religionize them. Una put religion inside. The next thing una go put sentiment in every of our analysis. What it concern what APC and Tunubu and INEC and tribunal they do with the tribe. As if the hardship is not affecting you. You want to talk rubbish. You don't carry yourself now. Come to international TV. Go disgrace. And not be only you disgrace. You disgrace yourself, disgrace your family. Even wanting to disgrace the tribe when you come from. Onyala. For those who never see one of our Yoruba brother. I don't want to mention his name. I know they mention that kind of name for my Mampolo's Corner. I refuse to mention his name on this channel. Yes. Why they deceive himself? As he deceive himself with him people for local. Now, I don't know demon one come push him. Come go call international TV. It is a gallow when now you are mate. It is a they look your face. That guy, you know how many times, you know since how long when they do journalism? When you look like that's why they casual, he go just say, oh, because they're not Tunubu, because they're not I don't want to talk too much. For those one never see now, Yoruba brother, me una go carry and come out from Mampolo's Corner before one day you ante. All right now, watch the video.
Thanks a lot, George. I've been a regular viewer of your show for many years. I just wanted to say,
thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, with regards to Nigeria, we need to be quite careful about it, because yeah, indeed, there were some discrepancies in the last election, but it's not enough to say who won or who did not win. I would just like to say. Opposition to the current president has led to a lot of spike of violence against his ethnic group, the Yoruba people. And this is where we need to be careful as to how people frame the problems they have with the president. Because at the moment, if care is not taken, the way a lot of independent journalists, so to say, are framing these things up, it might lead to another brutal ethnic clash. And as you know, my country experienced a civil war in 1967 between the then breakaway Biafra region and the rest of the country. I'm afraid we might be heading in that direction again. So I would like you to please take a step back and actually review the dynamics to the last election, because we can't say for sure that Peter Obi won that election. A lot of we do vote on the basis of religion and ethnicity, but most Nigerians are Muslims, and we voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. whatever problems people have with him is fair, but is the person most of us voted for. And I think the more people are going after him on a personal level as against going for INEC, which is the body responsible for elections, civilians from my ethnic group are being targeted. And I just called because I've seen a lot of conversations surrounding him, and I want you to be aware of the risk he poses on the ground. Thank you.
Well, look, there's no question of me taking a step back. I'm merely hosting a show in which all kinds of people are invited. Every 5 minutes, I invite everyone to call the show to give their point of view. And you just have, very succinctly indeed, you have taught me something. I had absolutely no idea that Tinubu was from the Yoruba people. That's the only good thing about him. And my contempt for him has zero to do with the fact that he's a Muslim and zero to do with the fact that he comes from the Yoruba people. These two things are the only two good things about him.
Jesus.
I'm against him because he's a crook.
You mean him?
I'm against him because he's a thief.
Our president?
I'm against him because he's a bagman
Nigerian
for
president.
the bigger thieves. In Chicago, Illinois, I'm against him because he forged his election papers. I'm against him because INEC forged his victory in the election. Am I supposed to turn a blind eye to all these things? Because he's a Muslim, because he's a Yoruba, because this may lead to ill feeling to his people. When I express my contempt for Rishi Sunak, I'm not hating on Indian Hindus. I'm hating on Rishi Sunak for everything except the fact that he's an Indian Hindu. I parked that. I have no interest in that. I'm against Sunak for a whole range of other reasons. I'm against Tinubu for a whole range of other issues. Now, I invite all points of view to enter this debate over Nigeria. If we had a Moats Africa, we could do it exclusively every week on that show tailor-made for the African audience. But we don't have that, so we can't talk about Nigeria every single week, every single show. But we had David on in advance of the court decision. We've now had him on after the court decision, which I followed closely, and which was every bit as farcical as David Hundian described it. What are we supposed to do? Not do so? Accept that the greatest African country is run by a crook? A forger? No, I will never accept that.
Nigerian president?
I have too much respect for all the peoples of Nigeria.
Tribe. Tribal bigots. Religious bigots. No control your mouth. When you go to talk to international media, you thought you are talking to, I don't want to call on name for Nigeria. How does media why not get there? When somebody goes babuzu, he go to shake. Apart from my man, when be rob fire of Arise TV, when I be say if you ask a question, he go gallantly, or if you even they ask you question, they fire you. you know that one not they succumb to you. Why would I not go? They go. Why is it that you people don't go Arise often? It's because of Rufai. Go there and ask stupid question. You come on air, you are asking because it's a tribal thing. People are taking up because it's Yoruba. Who is interested? Who doesn't love Yoruba? Who doesn't love Hausa? Who doesn't love Fulani? Who doesn't love Igbo? Yeah, but what is wrong, irrespective of the tribe, the person who is perpetuating the evil came from. Doesn't matter. Are we talking about tribe? Everything when I go put to tribe, when I go put religion, when I go put sentiment, now it keep us where we dey. That's where we are. Tribe and sentiment. He's a Yoruba man, and because he's a Yoruba man, now okay, let other Nigerians make them suffer buy. Or other Nigeria people, they decided that we voted for because he's a Yoruba man and he have the power, he have the money to overturn everything. Let's keep mute. That's what it is. You know, say as you go disgrace yourself for international media, but then I see media, they call, I say I know call your name. I change that name when I call. Who they call your name for man political? Are you normal? People like you, I cannot. I should even talk to you. I not go react to you. Even Judge Gallo will do well for you. Judge do well for you to even respond to you. I for just say, sorry, get sense. Now just the summary of everything. Now they reply when I forgive you. You just say Judge Gallo in a person when you go just come, you cajole into fear. You know how long this man not they do this work? Onyala, you carry this timid mentality from Nigeria. Timid mentality. You carry timid mentality. You carry very dogmatic and backward brain. Come for international media. You just say here international media that they joke with people. All right. Tomorrow call again. Call again. On your I know even got your time. Guys, if you love what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All about what I love, guys. Peace out.